If you have ever taken a look at our pin collection, it can be a lot to take in. So I hope in this video I can help you find the one that is perfect for you. Hey everybody, Brantley here with Big Idea Design. We currently have upwards of 20 different pin models, and so I'm gonna help you guys narrow it down. We're gonna start with 3 main questions that will help you decide which one is perfect for you. The number one question you need to ask is, what type of pin body do you want? Do you want a shorter pin, a medium-sized pin that maybe telescopes in length, or would you like something that's long and slim? Second question would be, what type of mechanism would you like? We've got bolt action, we've got click, we have dual side click, we have twist, we have capped. So there's a lot to choose from. Lastly would be, what type of finish and weight are you looking for? One feature you're gonna notice along a lot of our products is that we like them to be adaptable. We want you to be able to customize your writing experience. Therefore, most of our pins are going to accommodate lots of different refill types. All right, so let's walk through our pin collection, and we're gonna do it by body type. So first up is our just normal standard model. We have the Click EDC, the bolt action pin, the dual side click, and the Pocket Pro. Fundamentally, these 4 pins are all very, very similar. They all have an adjustable grip to accommodate different refills. These are all right around 100 different refills across all 4 models. And so if you have a longer refill, say like a Pilot G2, it will telescope out about 3/4 of an inch to accommodate that longer refill. They all do ship with Parker style refills. We use Schmidt P900s in all of them, except for the bolt action is a P950, just the pressurized version. They all feature milled titanium pocket clips. They are grade 4 titanium. The bodies are all grade 5 titanium. The Click EDC has a full mechanical click mechanism. Then you have the bolt action pin, which of course has a bolt action mechanism to engage the refill. This one also features a patented reversible deep carry pocket clip. The dual side click is very similar to the Click EDC. The release on the mechanism is just these 2 really cool buttons on the side. Probably our fidgetiest pin, if fidgetiest is a word, really addicting to play with. You just kind of can't put it down once you pick it up. And last but not least, probably the greatest EDC pin of all time, in my opinion, is the Pocket Pro. The Pocket Pro is a very, very simple mechanism. It is a twist to open, but it still telescopes out about that 3/4 of an inch. So that way you can put a full Pilot G2 longer rollerball refill in there, or much smaller, a little more pocketable too, with the Parker. That's one reason we do ship them with Parkers, is that it is a little bit smaller, hence the name, the Pocket Pro. One of the greatest pins ever made, if you ask me. All 4 of these models feature our patented auto-adjusting collet. So that actually does accommodate all those different refills. So if you have something that's a little bit more of like a needle tip, a little smaller like a 0.5, or something a little more broad like a 0.9 or a 1.0, it can accommodate all those different refill sizes. And I know this can be a lot, so if you do want a little bit more information about each individual model, check out their dedicated product page, where we will have an actual overview video of each one of these products embedded on that page to give you all the information that you might need. Next, let's talk about our Slim series. We've got 3 different models in our Slim series. This is the Slim Click, and what really makes these different from the standard models is the full length of the pin is a fixed diameter, but we still let you adjust them for different refills. So this is the Slim Click, this is the Slim Bolt Action, and so these adjust a little differently. So if you want a longer refill, this one you just grab the plunger and twist, and you will actually be moving an internal plate that moves up and down to accommodate all those different refills. These can even accommodate the same amount of refills as the full-size models. So it's a little bit skinnier. It's about 10 millimeters, 10.2 millimeters, somewhere in there in thickness, whereas the regular models are right around 12 millimeter. And this one does, of course, feature our patented reversible pocket clip on the bolt action. And these have that patented auto-adjusting collet as well. The last one in our Slim series is the bolt action pencil. It is a little bit different, of course, than the pin. It uses Schmidt inserts. We actually ship these with 3 different refill sizes as well. It's a 0.5, 0.7, and 0.9 lead. So they're all different mechanisms. They're all included in the box. This one does not have the eraser end on it, but they do ship with a full metal housing and eraser end on them. Like I said, we like to give you guys options. Next, let's talk about our mini pins. These are definitely our most pocketable pin line, and these all use D1 style refills, which is a very skinny, very slim refill. They all ship with a Schmidt 635. We really like German refills if you haven't picked up on that yet. The Schmidt 635 has actually become my personal favorite refill. I'm kind of obsessed with it. First up, we have the Mini Click. And so it is a deep carry mini click pin. These also have the grade 4 titanium milled pocket clips. We have the mini dual side click. Just like the full size option, you have this double-sided button. Like I said, it's extremely fidgety, and once you start, it is really hard to stop. And the mini bolt action. So just like what it sounds like, this also has the patented reversible pocket clip. So if you want the bolt on the left side of the clip or the right side of the clip, it can do that no problem. Also super fidgety. And then we have the original mini pin we made called the mini pin. And this one is a twist to open pin, kind of like the smaller brother of the Pocket Pro. So this one, instead of having a pocket clip, it actually has a lanyard with a titanium bead. That way you can carry it in your fifth pocket, but it's easy to retrieve. It actually comes in really pretty handy. And this is actually our most inexpensive model at only $35. Speaking of affordable pins, let's talk about a newer series for us called the Baseline series. The Baseline series is a little different for us compared to our other models. Like I said, we like to give you guys options as far as like your refills and writing experience. And this one is a little different, and these only use Parker style refills. And the reason we did that is actually to bring the overall cost of them down so we can offer them at a more affordable price point. And each of these come in at only $65, which for a titanium solid metal pin is an insane price point. Currently, we have two models available in the Baseline series. First up is the Baseline bolt action. So the Baseline bolt action does have the reversible pocket clip, just like our other bolt action models. This one is made of grade 2 titanium instead of grade 5, and like I said, uses Parker style refills. And the grip thickness on this one is a little different from the other ones. It's actually right in the middle between the slim and the regular one. So it comes in right around 11 millimeters. So it's a really good feel in the hand. This one is actually our best selling pin of 2025. Pretty cool. So that's the Baseline bolt action. And then we also just released the Baseline capped, which is a really cool pin. So of course, just like the Baseline bolt, it works with Parker style refills only. This one's kind of a unique feel in the hand because it's a little bit slimmer grip. Similar to our mini pins, actually, it's about that same 10 millimeter, but you have a little bit thicker body, about 11 millimeter. And it's of course a cap pin. It's a pull cap design, which is extremely satisfying. Really big fan of this one myself. Just like, it's like this one and the dual side click, I feel like are the most fidgety. Okay, it's great. I could do it all day. So that is the Baseline series. Like I said, they use Parker style refills, and there's tons of options as far as different writing feels and ink types and all that within Parker style. So do a quick search on Amazon, it brings up like 300 models. And last but not least, we have some capped pin options, and these are all a little bit different from one another, so we're gonna walk through those one at a time. First up is the TI Arto EDC, and this one is arguably the most refill-friendly pin in the history of the world. Yeah, that's a big, bold statement, but that's what I believe, and the United States government also agrees because we have utility patent on this. This pin is super cool in the fact that it uses a kind of a drill chuck style collet. You know, as you're putting your bit in, you can tighten that chuck down. Very similar operation to the way that this pin actually holds the refill, making it adapt to over 1,000 different styles of refills. There's like very few options that don't fit this pin. Not only can it adapt to different refills in the collet here, it can also adapt in length. So there's an adjustable post on the back, so depending on if you want a little bit shorter feel or a longer feel, or to accommodate those different refill lengths, it's there. You can also post the cap on the back. And this one is a screw cap because we wanted it to be very secure. This is kind of one of those pins I could talk all day about. Huge fan of the Arto EDC. Next up, we have our dedicated pocket fountain pen called the Fountain EDC. So this one is a pull cap design, similar to what you just saw in the Baseline capped. It uses a Bach 180 extra fine nib. And so it's a German extra fine, more of like a fine in the Japanese world if you're into fountain pens. But we chose that nib specifically because it is not as particular about what kind of paper you use. And so if you have an average notebook, even cardboard, like anything throughout your day you're gonna come across, there's a good chance that that nib is gonna work just fine. So that's one reason we named it the Fountain EDC, a truly everyday carry fountain pen. Next we have the TI Ultra. And if you think the Arto EDC is impressive, the Ultra is super impressive. So this is kind of like the next step up from the TI Arto EDC. Screw cap design, kind of a cigar shaped pin. But the cool thing about this one is it actually has it's a Bach number 6 fine nib. And not only is it a fountain pen, it can also be a rollerball pin. And so it comes with two different grip sections Just like the R2 EDC, that grip has that patented collet that can actually open and close manually. Therefore, you can use about 1,000 different refills with it as well. So not only is it a fountain pen, it's also the most refill-friendly rollerball pen ever. And last but certainly not least, this one is the PHX pen. So this one is our only stainless steel pen, and this is dedicated for drafting. And so if you are doing any kind of architecture or you need something very particular with those very, very small drafting refills, this one is built around those. This one comes with a Uniball UMR1 refill. It has a stainless steel cap that is screw on, and it also has the ability to screw on the back if you want to post it. The PHX is actually one of the very first pens we ever made here at Big Idea Design. It's actually named after our two founders, Chad Parker, Joe Huang, PH, and everything sounds cooler with X. So the PHX pen. So that is all the different pen models that we make. The next question you really want to answer is, which finish would you like? We, of course, have a love language of titanium. It's even our logo, is the little square TI box. But we do 3 different finishes in titanium in most of our models. We have the stonewashed finish, which is kind of our signature look. Very, very heavy tumbled stonewash finish, grade 5 titanium. We have machined raw titanium. So if you like that kind of a classic silver polished metal look, it nails that finish. Really, really beautiful. We have a DLC coated black, and so this is a very, very nice high wear resistant coating that we use for this black finish. We don't even upcharge for that, they're all the same price. Then we get into some different metals. We actually have brass in most models. We have copper. Now this one is my personal pen that I've been using daily for the last few months. And the nice thing is about our brass and copper pens is that we don't use any sort of coating on them. And so this is a good opportunity to show a little bit of that patina that you will build up over time as you begin to use your pen. The brass will do the same thing, and it patinas to you, and it kind of wears in and kind of builds its own identity to what you're doing throughout your day with it. So really, really unique, kind of cool take on different metals. If you want something that's a little bit more premium, we offer some of our models in zirconium. Zirconium is a very, very hard, very strong metal, very similar to titanium in strength. It's also very flammable while machining. So one thing about this is it takes about twice as long to machine as any other metal, but man, it looks really nice. It gives this really cool kind of slate gray, almost a stone black kind of look to it, very unique. And zirconium is a little heavier too, and so it's kind of like the weight of a brass pen with the strength and feel of a titanium pen. Very, very unique material. And last but not least, this one is a very, very special pen to us. This one is actually made from phosphor bronze. But not only is it a different material than any of our other models, this is our USA Bronze Pocket Pro. This one is made right here in Chattanooga at our very own machine shop. And so we will be releasing more and more models out of that machine shop in the near future. But right now, this is our flagship USA pen. So go check this one out. It's very, very special to us. One little detail to be able to pick out any of our pens that are made here in our US shop is actually on the grip itself. So the grip is gonna have 13 stripes, just like the American flag. See, okay, you got that, you picked up on that. Where the import ones are gonna have 6. So this is our standard model, 6 stripes, USA models, 13 stripes. And of course, we do have a few different accessories for some of our pens. We have Damascus pocket clips, we've got leather pen sleeves, we even just released a really nice pocket notebook. So there's a lot of different options on there. So check out the accessories collection page for all of those items. One thing that we really love to do is to do different collaborations with different friends across the industry. And so if you go to collections and then collaborations, you can see all the different models that we have available over there that we've made in collaboration with other companies. So that can be a lot. We do have a lot of models, and I hope this video helped you narrow down exactly which one would be perfect for you. There are in-depth product overview videos for each one of these models on their respective product pages. So if you want a little more information, if you want to kind of deep dive into each individual model, feel free to do so in those videos. All of our pen models are backed by a lifetime warranty. We offer free shipping on all of our pens as well, and that's worldwide. So reach out to us if you have any questions, support@bigidesign.com, or even drop a comment below. Thanks for checking it out. Give us a subscribe if you haven't for all things Big Idea Design. And remember to do more and carry less. I think that's it. I think we got it.